Okay, I have not done this in a while. Yeah, I'm gonna explain exactly what happened and why I've taken, what is it, 4 months to record another video. This is a complaint vid. So, I'm gonna sound bitchy, but it seriously is a bad situation when you can't really help that you can't do anything with your computer in around 3 months. So yeah, let's get into it. So if you see me looking off to the left, I'm just looking at my script. I have a kind of mini script that I wrote. I'm going to be adding on to it, of course, but yeah, here we go. So I went to Best Buy. More specifically, I went to Geek Squad in order to get a diagnostic on my computer, which was having problems. I don't know what happened exactly. I left my room and my computer just went completely dark, would not turn on. So I was like, okay, we're going to take this to Geek Squad. And of course, they have a monopoly. Well, Best Buy has a monopoly of pretty much all the tech stores in my area. And, I can't really find any places around me that deal with technology support with computers. So I said, okay, let me take my chance with Best Buy. And yeah. So my computer broke down. I assumed it was a power supply. So I just bought a new power supply. They're not extremely expensive, and it wasn't the issue. So I go to Geek Squad to tell them to let me know what's wrong, and I didn't want to keep doing trial and error buying parts because parts are expensive. I was thinking it was a motherboard issue or a CPU issue. Of course, it was a motherboard issue, but I didn't want to buy a CPU first by accident or a motherboard first by accident when I hadn't known which one it was. So I go to Geek Squad in order for them to tell me what's wrong with my computer because I wanted a basic diagnostic. So I didn't keep wasting money. And they tell me they can't tell me a basic problem. And they make me sign up for this bullshit $200 year-long plan for Geek Squad support, which didn't do shit. All it did was give me access to technicians that I didn't even need because I know how to install these parts. All I needed to know was what is wrong with it exactly because I don't want to spend more money on a part that I don't need and just have that part because I don't think you can return it, obviously, after it's been put in a computer. So, yeah, and they sent my computer to a technician. $200 was already down the drain, and we are told that my PC would cost more to repair anyway, estimated around the $400 range, which is absurd for a simple motherboard installation. I'm guessing a lot of it had costs with shipping and connecting technicians to part managers or fucking whatever. And as I said, I could have done the repair myself, but I didn't know the issue already. I just didn't know the exact problem, and I didn't want to spend money again with trial and error. So I waited and waited for anything, finally getting an update after around a month or two with them telling me they put the wrong and a downgraded motherboard in my computer. I got an email and I was super excited. Well, my dad got an email, more specifically, because we signed it up under his email. And yeah, it was them messing up somehow on getting the wrong motherboard in my computer. It's meant for a laptop. I don't know how you confuse that, but you guys are the fucking experts, I guess, but whatever. They gave me a choice between sending it back to the Best Buy store with the worst motherboard or waiting another week in order to get the correct motherboard in. And I didn't want them to mess up again, and I wanted to just cut my losses, quit it there, no more waiting. So I chose the first option and ended up calling my local Best Buy in order to tell them to give me that option. I spoke with the lady on the phone, and she said that she was getting it shipped back out, which was not true. Like, she left a little note for the technicians to ship it back out, which she didn't do. She actually didn't tell them anything because of laziness, which, that's a common theme with fucking Geek Squad employees, I guess. They really don't know shit about shit. After waiting another 2 weeks, I decided to call Geek Squad's customer support line and talk to someone who told me that my order was ready for pickup, which was weird because my dad later received an email that same day saying that my computer was just now getting the parts to repair it, which was weird because I had told her to just send it out. So I knew she bullshitted me that way. So I was confused. So I called the same number again, and I was put on hold for 30 minutes. And when the person finally did pick up the phone, I told him this contradictory story, which was kind of weird because why are you going to tell me it's ready for pickup when it's not? And then why are you going to tell me that I can have it back right now and you're going to send them a note, but you don't end up doing it? I don't understand why, but whatever. Um, so yeah, I was put on hold for 30 minutes, and when the person finally did pick up the phone, I told him this contradictory story, and he ended up saying, if they said it's ready for pickup, it's ready, in a very rude tone, and hung up without saying anything else. I didn't get to come tell him exactly the story. All I told him was that story kind of condensed, because I just wanted to get it out the way, see if my shit was ready for pickup. And he said, if it's ready, it's ready. Yeah, and then just hung up. Didn't let me say anything, and he clearly did it with attitude. Um, so I went to Best Buy to pick it up, and of course it wasn't there, because, none of them really fucking give a shit. I ended up waiting another month before getting my computer back officially. My repair started on October 22nd, 2021, and was finally done and ready to pick up on January 21st, 2021. Yeah, that's how long I went without it, even though it was supposed to be a 2-week long thing. I even messaged Best Buy's Instagram during my halfway point of the wait, which didn't accomplish anything, and they just told me to call the same line that was so rude to me before. So I'm making this as a warning to never go to Geek Squad. I wouldn't have. There are just no closer technology places that I know of in my area besides Best Buy. So I was kind of forced into going it, and that's really what they tend to do. They have a monopoly of an area, and because you can't go anywhere else, they can treat you however they want. So yeah, I'm sure this won't reach many people, but I just want to let you know what happened to me, what happened to the channel, and let you know, fuck Best Buy, fuck Geek Squad. Yeah, see ya. More videos on